Wow, you have no idea what I just saw. Well, we need to watch it together. Absolutely. Dynasty Warriors 3 has finally been announced as a remaster. Well, remaster? Can we really call it that? The scene that made basically Dynasty Warriors 3 famous. Oh, wow. The grin. The remaster grin. Wow. If you tell me this is a Dynasty Warriors Origin DLC, I will believe it. I will literally, like, believe it if someone tells me, hey, this is Dynasty Warriors Origins. Like, okay, yeah, sure, bro, I believe you. They even give them, like, new Musou animations. That's actually sick. Yeah, it seems like Ziluan is also joining the party. Obviously, nowadays they really can't make anything without having like an inch, like a pinch of Dynasty Warriors Origins. Hey, I'm definitely not complaining. I'm enjoying Dynasty Warriors Origins, so if they're really gonna have Ziluan as a special character, I'm fine with that, because if you think about it, Fushia and Nuva were like, I don't know, some kind of generic placeholder, so maybe they're probably going to replace them and had Ziluan and the other girl, which I forgot her name, but it's whatever. But yeah, honestly, guys, Dynasty Warriors 3 Remaster, well, it's more like it feels like a Crash Bandicoot remake if you think about it. Like they gave them the Crash Bandicoot treatment, Crash Bandicoot and Spyro, where they basically like they look like remakes, but they're not, because they play exactly like the original. Okay, I know this is probably like the most common example, using Crash Bandicoot and Spyro Dragon as an example, because they were like the very first example of a remaster that doesn't look like one, but it's actually one, because in the end they play the exactly same as the original. I know probably some people will be like, oh no, Saki, they are not playing the same, they are different, okay, look, they in the end they just play the same, almost the same. So, and Dynasty Warriors 3 seems like he's getting the same treatment, which I don't mind, I actually think this is great. This is absolutely great. Obviously, it was completely unexpected. Like completely unexpected. So let me see. The Red Air, for example. I want to know something, because the horses. They're always like obsessed with making new brand horses in every Dynasty Warriors games, making them like all scary, sometimes even realistic. Just look at Red Air in Dynasty Warriors 7 or 8. Basically, Red Air looks like a fucking demon. So Red Air here looks like very normal. It seems to be very loyal to the actual Dynasty Warriors 3, which is nice. The Lubus outfit seems to also be very loyal to 3. So I will never like forget this like funny face on his chest that he always had in Dynasty Warriors 3. Oh, I that was like a clear frame of Red Air, which I skipped. But yeah. Okay, there. Yeah. Red Air seems to be very loyal to the Dynasty Warriors 3, to the original, so I'm happy about it. Oh, wait a second. This NPC here, I think they changed the NPC, because this NPC here looks slightly different. I gotta have a look. Oh yeah, the NPC, they actually changed the NPC? Oh my fucking god, no! Why did you change? They changed the NPC. I'm not really happy about this, I won't lie. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. They have changed the way the NPCs look like. Come on, the NPC was part of the meme. Okay, it was part of the original feels. I love the design of the NPC in Dynasty Warriors 3. Come on, why they had to change them? No, that's really disappointing. That's so fucking disappointing, guys. I don't like it. I don't like the fact that they changed the way the NPC look like. I'm sorry. That's a very, it's a negative point for me, because I don't. It feels like I'm now it feels like I'm playing Dynasty Warriors 8. You know, because I need the actual feel of a remaster. You know, if you wanna call it remaster, make an actual remaster. Okay, it's okay to change the graphic. I mean, I think the fact that they swapped to the Real Engine graphic, I think that's absolutely sick. Like, it's really sick. Okay, this part here for the starting screen of the Yellow Turban, you guys will probably remember it was they probably showed the comparison here. No, they haven't really, but yeah, it looked like way more colorful in the original Dynasty Warriors. You guys will probably remember this part with "Go, children of the Yellow Turban." Yeah, you will probably remember the this line of Zenjiao saying that while watching this screen. It looked like way more colorful, but I can understand why here looks like more gray, more foggy, because they wanted to have like that touch of more of a realistic vibes, I suppose. Which, I mean, looking at this frame, I feel like I'm actually looking at a cutscene from Dynasty Warriors Origins, or even Dynasty Warriors 9. Kinda. But yeah, I still don't think it's too bad in the end. So, see, like, look at this! Look at this! Come on, you feel, I feel like I'm watching a Dynasty Warriors Origins gameplay. Like, the maps, and what they've done to the maps. I don't know. The maps, they just look. They don't look Dynasty Warriors 3-ish enough. I don't know how to explain it. Because I was like expecting. Okay. So Zhao Yun's weapon on list looks very, very loyal too. So it seems like the weapons, the look of the weapons, they retain their original look. You know, obviously with a much better graphic. Of course, you might see it might be slightly different here, Zhao Yun's weapon, than the original, obviously. But this one actually even looks like obviously more detailed. Much better. I do actually like it. I do like the design of the weapon. So the weapon's design seems to be very loyal, which is good. Guys, I really cannot stand. I'm sorry, but I cannot watch this fucking NPC. I do hope. I don't know. They gave us like an option to change the troops, or they'll make a mod or something. Because guys, seriously, the troops are just like. I was never a fan of the new design of the troops since Dynasty Warriors 7. I'll be completely honest. I always enjoyed the design of Dynasty Warriors 2 and Dynasty Warriors 6. Those were like my favorite troops. I know. Some people will say, "Oh, Dynasty Warriors 6 has the same design of 7 and 8." No, that's not true. Actually, they were different between each faction. For example, Wu had like more like a unique design for like they all look like boatmen, and Wei looked more like military. Shu kind of more simple, like a more simple design. You know, Dynasty Warriors 6 had like different troops for each faction, which is what I loved about it, honestly. Oh yeah. Oh, I will also have we also have English dub, by the way. So English dub is gonna be included in this game from what I've seen on the website. So I I wonder if they're going to like remake a new English voice cast, or they will have the original. Something tells me they will make a new original, a new original voice, a new English voice acting. I feel like. Oh, wait a second. Hey, okay, this is something I need to like kind of explore a little bit here. So, the moveset of the troops, obviously, this seems to be the original. You know, yeah. They seem. Look at the stance. The stance of the troops. They do. They have the same stance of the original troops. So although they changed the design, obviously their moves seems to be the same. So like I said, this is like, it's kind of like I say, like the Crash Bandicoot and Spyro series again, where basically the whole gameplay mechanic are exact, like almost the same. So it seems like the troops moveset are also not being changed. They seems to be very, very loyal. The Musou attacks also. See, like, look at Lucius Musou. Although I wasn't really a fan of Lucius Musou, I won't lie. So here's another thing I'm wondering. Will they like make some balancement? Because like Dynasty Wars 3 adds so much unbalancement regarding the moveset. Like, for example, a lot of characters were like really bad. I don't know. Let me give you an example. For example, Zhurong's Musou attack was like completely useless until Dynasty Wars 5, where they actually made Zhurong's Musou a little bit much better and more usable. But I do wonder, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna make some gameplay fixes? Because if you think about it nowadays, it would be very weird, okay? I get it's a remaster, but I feel like some gameplay, some like advancement changes might be necessary, I think. Because this is also a perfect opportunity for them to fix those things. Because some characters, we all know, some characters were really awful in Dynasty Wars 3, you know? Were like totally unplayable. So, I do wonder. Lucius Musou seems to be very, very similar, which it wasn't. It was like a very, it was like a standard Musou, not bad, but not even too good. The moveset, they do look very loyal as well. The normal combos, normal attacks combos. See, I do like when I look at Shahodun. I do actually feel like I'm actually watching Dynasty Wars 3, you know? I can actually tell it's his moves from Dynasty Wars 3. So the moveset are loyal. At least I'm glad. I'm glad they made the moveset very loyal. Okay, see, like I said, new Musou animation, which is actually pretty nice. I feel like this is kind of when you acted a true Musou. Yeah, I think so. It looks more like a true Musou, animation screen. Because like if you remember that in the original, the Musou attack, it was like the screen kind of froze and rotated around the character in like a blue aura, which it wasn't really like amazing and anything special. Even back then it was meh. But here, as you can see, it seems that they've changed it more like of a style of the new Dynasty Warriors, you know, they made it look more like the new style of the Musou attacks, basically, when they showcase the character all shiny and nice, which is a good change. I do like it. I do actually like it. Yeah. The fire attack of the true Musou also. Yes, as you can see, this is a true Musou because that's the fire attack. So every time a true Musou is activated, it will appear the screens on the character, which is pretty. It's a very nice change. I love it. I do love this change. It's pretty cool. Now, okay, wait a second. Hulao Gate. Now, I do recognize this part. I do recognize this Hulao Gate. Now, this is the Hulao Gate I know. It seems like I've judged way too fast regarding the stages. My bad. My bad. I was too fast to judge because, like, when I look at this part of Hulao Gate, where you go meet Donjo, uh, I do actually feel like I'm looking at the actual Hulao Gate from Dynasty Warriors 3. I feels like I actually am looking at that. So with the barricades here and everything, it feels like the actual Hulao Gate from Dynasty Warriors 3. Maybe because this area, it's just way too iconic. It's too unique that I can easily recognize it. But we will see. We still haven't watched much of the stages being remade. Obviously, we are more focusing on the characters and the gameplay and the design of the troops, which I was disappointed, but it's okay. I can let it slide. Still. So March 19th is gonna be the date. Okay. Now let's have a look at the website. Let's have a look at the website because we also got like one more new informations. So Dynasty Warriors 3 and 3 Extreme Legends, which established the foundation of the entire series, return in striking modern details, and for a peak of 1 versus 1000 in even more thrilling revival. Visual, beautifully evolved, and realistic graphic are using Unreal Engine 5. Okay, they're not using the Katana engine, which is the engine, their own engine, Koei Tecmo's own homemade engine, which was also used for Dynasty Warriors Origins. So they're using Unreal Engine 5. I don't understand why they made this decision. Probably because Unreal Engine 5, it's probably more popular, I suppose. They wanted to like attract more people. We don't because when people say, "Oh my god, it's Unreal Engine 5," they'll be like, "Oh, Unreal Engine 5." So I suppose they probably wanted to attract more audience. You have recreated the officers and battlefield Dynasty Warriors 3 in a beautiful detail and enjoy the battles that are still built up to this day. I agree, they are. Here we can have a better look on the screenshots. Much better than the trailer, of course. Better quality. Yeah, they really, it seems to also retain the very colorful vibes. Probably, actually, it's probably even more colorful than the original, maybe. Yeah, the colors are very vibrant. They're very vibrant, the color, the outfit color. Lucian's outfit, it really gives me that Dynasty Warriors 3 vibes. They really did a good job with the outfit, at least, to like keep the same feels of the outfit of the original characters, the same vibes, the same colors. Yeah, I really like. I mean, okay, the stages, they do still look like a bit foggy. I don't know if they use the motion blur or the deep field, which those are like, in my opinion, like obviously motion blur. I don't need to say anything about it, but the deep of field, I know maybe some people use it. I personally hate it, the deep of the field. So will be the first thing I'm gonna disable, deep of the field and motion blur. But yeah, the stages, they do still, I feel like they still need a bit more color and less fog. But that's just me. But at least, the character design and vibrant colors seems to be there. Well, they're actually recreating the movements of the original game. Yeah, as you can see, they kept them loyal. The action system Dynasty Warriors 3 has evolved to create an even more exhilarating experience. Enjoy a fresh day. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm still kind of, like I said, guys, I'm still disappointed of the moves. The moves of not the moves, sorry, the design of the troops. Like I'm really disappointed in those. Oh my gosh, Shang looks really beautiful. They literally like made her even more beautiful. Wow. She keeps that tomboy look, which I do like about Sun Shang, and I don't know. I feel like her face. I can see her face. She looks a little bit more like a little bit more mature, because like in Dynasty Warriors 3, Shang Shang was always had like a very mature look, you know. So I'm really excited to see this how she's gonna look like. Look at, I do also love her Dynasty Warriors 3 outfit. Dynasty Warriors 3 outfit, I think it's something really good for the eyes, can I just say? I wonder if they'll add photo mode. That'll be interesting. Plays more than 40 different characters, so basically the original cast. In the War of Three Kingdoms, they can literally tactical battle of 1 versus 1,000 across. Okay. Yeah, the first game in this series will become a mainstay for the series, such as Trumas Attack, 2 players simultaneous. So most likely they're gonna have also online co-op. And the Officer Delmas was also first game in the series to sell more than 1 million copies. Okay, they also mentioned the Extreme Legends expansion. New story for 7 offs include Lu, Mongo, and Yashao's bodyguards, customization, new weapons, and four types of challenge modes. So yeah, obviously they will add Extreme Legends. Obviously, well, March 19 will be the date. I really cannot wait, honestly. I really cannot wait, guys. Oh my god, I'm just so damn excited for this, really. Look at, they also like renewed the cover. Lubu is like more miniatures. I'm really, really excited for this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Well, and I guess I'll catch you guys to the next video. See you soon and take care.